What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about stacking silver at $17 an ounce, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for weekly videos. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies that are up for grabs. The 3 classic DYDSS Halloween tees are back in stock, along with the 5 brand new Halloween tees and hoodies. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. But today, I want to answer a viewer's question. And I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's a paragraph, but the question is coming from Caitlin, and it says, with $17 consistently being in the $17 range for a little while now, am I still stacking just as much as I was stacking prior to silver climbing back up to the $17 range, for example, when it was like $14, $15, $16. And there's also a second part of the question saying if there's anything that I would recommend to buy. Now, with this being a two-part question, I'm going to break it up and try to run through it as best I can. But obviously, anybody watching right now, if you have any questions for me, if you're a new stacker and you want to know some facts or information, if you're a long-time stacker and you want to know my opinion on something, maybe a this or that question, a hypothetical question, head on down to the comments and ask away. I'd be more than happy to dedicate an entire video to you and answering your question. But first and foremost, first part of the question, with silver being about $17 and change right now, and it's been kind of sitting there consistently for quite a while, am I still stacking as frequently am I still stacking as aggressively as I was prior to silver climbing up a little bit? And the answer to that is yes, absolutely. However, I have reduced the amount that I'm stacking ever so slightly, and the reason for that is not because it's $17 an ounce, but because, well, you know what? I'll wait till a little bit later in the video to get into that. The second part of the question is, if I had to recommend what to buy, what would it be? Now, as I always say, I'm not a financial advisor, so I don't think it's really my place to advise or to recommend anyone to do anything. I don't really feel comfortable saying this is what somebody should do and this is what somebody should not do. However, I will talk about what I choose to do. I will talk about what I choose to stack, and my stacking strategy has not changed very much this year. I'm still doing exactly what I've been doing. I'm trying my absolute hardest to get as much money for the smallest currency amount. I'm still trying to get as much pure silver with low premium and high notoriety as I can. For example, American Eagles, Canadian Maples, Britannias, Philharmonics, Kangaroos. Those are some of my go-tos. Primarily the American Eagle. As I always say, I believe it's the best to stack the coin of your own country. If I lived in Canada, the foundation of my stack would be the Maple Leaf. If I lived in Mexico, the foundation of my stack would be the Libertad. But with me having to live in the greatest country in the world, the US of the A, I'm stacking the American Eagle. Second in command would be the Canadian Maple Leaf because, to my understanding, it's the second most recognizable pure silver coin on the planet, right behind the American Eagle. And with them both being pure silver with low premiums, that's just my focus. Now, obviously, third in command would probably be a wide variety of different coins. This entire year so far, I've pretty much steered clear of rounds and bars. I mean, if I get a bar, it's going to be a 10-ounce Sunshine bar. I have some of those, but I like 1-ounce increments. So, first and foremost, the American Eagle. second in command the Canadian Maple Leaf, and third in command is a wide variety, such as Libertads, Kangaroos, Britannias, Philharmonics. Those are some of my go-tos. Those are the ones that I like to stack, and for reason that I stated before, high notoriety, low premium. That's my focal point. But on top of that, I do like stacking a little bit of 90% silver as well, as I've made plenty of videos about. Whenever I convert my dollars into silver, whether it be online or in a coin shop, I try to include at least $1 face value of 90% junk constitutional silver, whether it's half dollars, whether it's silver quarters or dimes or even mercury dimes, whatever I can get my hands on for the smallest possible fiat amount, that's what I'm going to shoot for. And the reason for that is because even though I'm a pure silver fanatic, I do believe in diversification, which is why silver is not the only metal that I put my dollars into. It's the only focal point right now, but I do believe in diversification. So if I can break it down even further by getting some, as I like to think of it as, fractional silver coins, US fractional silver coins. If you think about it, the half dollar is roughly a third of an ounce of silver. A quarter is maybe a fifth or a sixth of an ounce of silver. A dime is maybe 1/13 of an ounce of silver, give or take. That's not the point I'm trying to get across. Point being is that it's fractional silver, and I like it for that reason. Now, as I said before, the reason I have slowed down ever so slightly is for a couple different reasons. Number one, I have been investing a little bit of money elsewhere. Two, the school that I am now going to, since I've transferred, is a little bit more expensive than the school that I recently finished up at. And three, I'm saving up a little bit of cash so I can finally get this podcast started. For those of you who do not know, I hope to start a podcast within the next couple of months. And the first trial season of the podcast is going to be all things money. I plan on having a couple visitors stop by to have a conversation with me about different things, maybe one episode about precious metals, one episode about real estate, one episode about the stock market, one episode about business, and who knows, maybe even an episode about crypto, even though I'm not really a crypto guy. Maybe I can learn a thing or two. And my idea is to have at least 5 episodes filmed, edited, and ready to go before I even release the first one, and depending on the success of the podcast, I'll take season 2 into consideration, but it's just something that I want to try out, so hopefully I'll be able to start that in the next few months. Keep your eyes peeled for that. It will not be on YouTube. It will be on my website, which I will also be launching in the very near future. And once again, if anybody has any questions for me regarding silver or gold or anything related to precious metals or prepping, head on down to the comments and ask away. If you are a new stacker and you want to know some facts and information, maybe you're a long-time stacker, you just want to know my opinion on something, ask away. I'd be more than happy to dedicate an entire video to you and answering your question. Hopefully I answered the question in the best way that I could. Caitlin, if you're watching this right now. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe for new videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also, make sure to subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Just posted 3 new silver and gold themed vlog style videos, a hidden camera pawn shop integrity test, and the brand new silver hogwash video. Go check them out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. We got t-shirts and hoodies, a bunch of gear that's raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Of course, we have the Precious precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs. The 3 classic DYDSS Halloween tees are back in stock, along with the 5 brand new DYDSS Halloween tees and hoodies. If you guys have kids in the family, I promise you they will love them. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know. Number 1, if you have any questions, ask away, but also, with silver being $17 right now, have you still been stacking at $17 an ounce? Or are you one of those people who hope that it comes back down and you're just gonna sit here waiting for that to happen? Or are you stacking now just aggressively as you were when it was $14 an ounce? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.